All right, so as many of you guys know, solos is not in the game anymore, and now we have to play battle royale casual solos if we want to play solos, and if you want to play regular battle royale, we have duos and quads. Now, I'm going to be doing a spectating video here. I know I don't really do spectating that often, but I do have cam on now, so I feel like this might be something I try to weave in every once in a while, and I also just want to yap a little bit. So I do want to talk about the fact that, you know, the casual playlist, like we have two casual playlists. We have Clash, we have Warzone Bootcamp, and we have Plunder. And honestly, I just think that's too many bot game modes. I'm not saying there's bots in Plunder or bots in Clash. There might be in Clash. I've actually never played it. They're spreading themselves out too thin, in my opinion. I don't think it's good at all. It's making the queue times really bad. If you play regular BR, you guys already know, like, the queue times can be bad. Now, obviously, that's because I'm in the highest bracket of SPMM, so it does take a little bit longer to find games. Like, if you're a complete bot, it probably doesn't take that long at all. But it's very telling that the game is struggling and it's losing players. And like I said, even if it wasn't losing players, when you have this many game modes, it spreads it out too thin. Even if it's just a couple people here, a couple people there. That's why they always remove game modes when they add new ones, because they need to keep a balance. However, when it comes to casual, for one, I don't even agree with casual being in the game personally. I think it's bad for the game. I think this whole implementation of like forcing AI in the lobbies is really, really, really bad. I've been talking about this on my stream recently. And if you were to tell me, like, you know, 15 years ago or whatever, like around the time when Halo 3 was popular, COD 4, if you were to tell me that gaming would evolve to, actually, I'll just say it, devolve into us playing against AI, and like not just AI either, like recruit bot AI. Like I've seen the bots in this game mode. They are complete recruit bots. Like they don't put up a fight. They don't do anything. They just sit there and die. And if you let them shoot you, they'll stop and let you kill them. Like these bots are not, like, they're just, obviously they're not real, but man, I know this is only going to appeal to some people in my chat, because I know some of you guys that play games and stuff like that have only grown up with multiplayer gaming and online gaming. But for the people who are a little bit older, they'll definitely understand what I'm saying when I say this. Like, do you guys remember going from like PS2 and then, or like whatever, and getting Xbox 360 or the Xbox One, and then like finally getting Xbox Live? And like you're finally meeting up with like other gamers and stuff like that, and like just going from playing purely offline gaming to then going online and meeting a bunch of people that share a similar interest. And it was like this really niche thing because gaming wasn't as popular, so everybody who was on the game wanted to be on the game, and it was just a lot of fun. I just remember making like so many memories and just absolutely being addicted to the whole, like, I'm gonna go to school, talk to all my IRLs, and then I'm going to come home, and it's just a completely different atmosphere. And now I just feel like ever since COVID happened and there's been like a merge between IRL and gaming, that it's taken away the best part of gaming, and it just feels like there's way less passion in it now. It feels like a lot of the games that come out have less passion. It's more about making money and stuff like that. And I mean, when it comes to COD, like, obviously, right? Basically my point of this video is I just want to talk about the fact that, you know, if they keep doing this thing where they keep removing our multiplayer playlists and putting in bots, and like not just adding the bot playlist, but actively taking away playlists to force us into lobbies with bots, it's absolutely disgusting. And we're going backwards. And I know people are going to comment on the video and they're going to cry and they're going to get mad. It's actually just unfair to the people who love video games that this is where it's going. It's completely unfair. And I know that people are going to sit in my chat and they're going to cry about it. But it's okay for there to be like one safe space game mode, in my opinion. But to have casual quads, casual solos, removing regular solos, and then also having a game mode like Plunder, and then a game mode like Clash, and then you also have boot camp training. Like, why do we have more bot playlists than we do have regular battle royale playlists? Like, how could that ever be the case, right? I feel like when it comes to Call of Duty, that these people who make the game and the vocal minority on social media who like love the casual thing, and they hate streamers, and they hate good players, they hate sweats, they see a slide cancel, their fingers start trembling, and they don't like losing, they don't like dying. I feel like those people are so loud and so catered to that it's just taking the fun away from gaming. And like I said, I can't believe we're at a point where there's more AI there. I mean, there's the same amount of AI game modes as there is regular BR game modes. Like, just explain to me how that ever makes sense. I don't remember when Verdansk 2020 came out. I don't remember people going like, man, I wish there was bots in the lobby I could fight. Like, this game at its peak did not need this. So why do we need it now? And why is it like such a celebrated thing? Like, why do people defend it so much? I just don't understand. I feel like as from a perspective of a content creator, a lot of the discourse that I see online towards like balance changes or whatever, a lot of people's takes just seem to be not even their own takes, but they just want to have the opposite of what a content creator thinks. And that if a content creator wants something, they want the opposite no matter what. That's how it feels, genuinely. Because I feel like I could have the most lukewarm take of all time, and then people will just tell me that I'm wrong, and then I'll ask them to argue their point, and they won't be able to, or they'll just start insulting, and it's like, okay, then why are you even disagreeing? Anyways, that's another topic for another day. I mean, dude, this guy's got 8 kills. Like, I'm pretty sure stats don't even track in this game mode. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I know this is like just mainly a rant video, but I think it's something that like needs to be done. I also recommend you guys, like, I know I'm being a bit of a hypocrite right now because I clearly booted up. This is the first and only game. I don't care how this goes because it's not a gameplay related video. It's literally just me talking. But you guys, listen, if you guys love Battle Royale casuals, play this game mode, guys. Have fun. Do what you want to do. Be happy that you're being catered towards. And, you know, that's all there really is to say, right? Have fun with your game. It's made for you. Go have a blast. For those of you guys that are like me, that can't believe we're entering an era of gaming where the real players are being removed by AI. And we're basically going back to offline gaming. Don't queue up for this game mode. Don't give them the metrics. Don't add to the player count. None of that, bro. This guy has 11 kills with 100 up, and it looks like he's never played the game before. That's so crazy to me. For those of you guys that are wanting to get better, who might be watching my videos, and they might be like, oh, well, I'm playing casual because I want to improve, and I just keep dying. You're not going to improve in this game mode. You're not. You're the one good player, or like, not good player, but you're going to run into like a couple people per game that are better than you. But you're going to die so quickly that, and the fights are going to be so few and far between that you're just not going to improve at the rate that you want to. If you are actually trying your hardest to improve in this game, I recommend you just to play Resurgence quads and just get mixy and just try to fight people. The whole like sitting on a rooftop like this guy's doing and killing the bots, this guy isn't getting better. And not everybody has to get better, right? Like, if you don't want to get better, it's fine. I'm talking about mainly to the people who are trying to get better. You don't have to get better. You can just play to play. But I think for that case specifically, they need to not be removing the game modes from the people who are dedicated to the game. Like, we love the game. We boot up the game daily. It's something we put multiple hours into every day. Like, not even just me. Like, yeah, it's my job, so I'm definitely more biased. But I was gaming like I would have, if I wasn't doing this for a job, I'm telling you right now, I would have the same take. I've been gaming as my main passion since 2007, since when I got Xbox Live. This isn't something that I started 5 years ago when COVID hit, and like now I think I'm a gamer. I was doing all of this before there was money in it. I was making content before there was money in it. I was making content in 2008. 2009, 2006, 2005, 2007. I was making YouTube videos with my friend from school when we were like 10, 11 years old and putting them on YouTube in the early stages of YouTube. And then once I started figuring out Call of Duty montages with like Zergriz and like Optic Predator and stuff like that, I started getting involved in all that. And I had a Dazzle DVC 100. Again, I know people aren't going to know what I'm talking about. I know some people will, but I know a lot of people won't. I had a Hop-Hog HD PVR. I had Sony Vegas, like I was, you know, like where I was making videos, I was making sniping videos and stuff like that. And that's where it all started with me. It was Call of Duty montages and all of that stuff. And I'm just thinking about when I was 13 years old, 14 years old. If you were to tell me that, like, hey, instead of playing ground war on terminal and MW2, instead of it being 9v9, it's going to be 4 real players and 5 bots on each team, and you're going to have at it. Nobody would want that, bro. Nobody would want that. Nobody would want that in their game. I promise you, man. Like, that is it. But the people who are on games these days, in my honest opinion, aren't even people who enjoy gaming. I think it's, I say this all the time, but I believe it's people who got looped into gaming from the pandemic, and now they're in a hobby that they didn't get into organically. And now that people are better, now that there's other people who got into it through the pandemic, but they actually liked gaming and they got better, and now they're slamming these people. There's too much of a gap, and the people who shouldn't be here, like, I don't remember this back in the day. I don't remember this back in the day of people dying to people who were better than them, crying about it and saying that they need to be, like, removed from the game. Like, you would just be called a no life. If it was that bad, you would just be called a no life, and that's it. Like, they would tell you to go outside, you're a no life, like you play the game too much, and that's it. It wasn't like, oh, we need to change the playlist to make it so I'm protected from these guys. It was never like that. I promise it was never like that. And I know the people in the comments who were playing back then agree with me. I know that you know it wasn't like that. And I just think that if this type of game mode gets enough support and there's enough people playing it, that what's stopping them from removing duos and quads and making it casual as well? Who really wants to boot up and play against 20 other real people and 130 bots? I know I don't, obviously, but, like, is that really what you want? And you never want to play against real people again? I even saw a post yesterday on X saying that the bots were too hard. Has this guy even been shot at once? This guy looks horrible. No flame. I know he has dark matter, so obviously he does play the game a little bit, right? I don't even know if this guy's taking damage. Honestly, I don't know. Like, I'm not going to sit here and make fun of the guy, but yeah. Like, you're telling me that bot right there was too hard to kill. I just don't see it. I don't see it, and I never will. I also don't see how you could sit here and just, like, I don't know anyone that could sit here and justify them removing regular solos for this. Like, I know me, I know how dedicated I am to the game. Again, it is my job, and I am a little bit biased because it is my job, and it's what I like doing. So obviously there's going to be some bias there. But, like, in my opinion, BR solo is the most natural, like, battle royale experience. Like, that's what battle royale is. It's solos. Every man for themselves. Last one wins. That's what they want, right? Now, obviously, the way that I play the game, I play for kills and I don't care about winning. But the amount of, like, how good it feels to be bad at the game and get that win has got to feel good, bro. It has to. And I know that if you know you're queuing up for a BR casual, even if you were to win 50 casual games, it would not mean as much as winning one battle royale game. I know it wouldn't. I know in my heart and soul it wouldn't. And that's all I can really say about that. I just know that it would not feel the same. And I feel like the people that are playing casual are just, again, I don't think there's anything wrong necessarily with playing it when you have it. I just feel like at the expense of losing the main game modes and catering to people who aren't the gamers on the game is so bad. So I'm really interested just to see, I guess, what people think. I know I was really rambling and I said the same stuff over and over again, so I'm sorry. But it's just, I think I need a video like this out because I feel like it's my responsibility in my position to take, like, a stand, quote unquote, about or towards something like this that I think is so damaging to, like, the ecosystem of the game and gaming in general. I mean, imagine a world where this snowballed and it started impacting other games. I mean, it did, right? Like, Fortnite put bots in the game, and I'm assuming that's why COD's doing it. Imagine they knocked it out of the park with Call of Duty and the bots, right? And then every other game started getting it. Like, is this really where we want gaming to go? I don't think so. I mean, maybe you do. I don't, and I need to voice my opinion because I am influential. There's a lot of people that listen to what I say, and I think if I speak up on it, there's probably some people that are like, you know what, I probably shouldn't be playing the game mode because I'm adding to the player count of the game mode that I don't want to play. I just feel like I would be doing a disservice to not talk about it. Also, even when it comes to like the whole aim assist thing, I also talk about that a lot. One, because it's a problem that needs to be solved, and two, if I don't, then I'm just, you know what I mean? What am I doing? Because I know that a lot of you guys that watch me are keyboard and mouse players, and I know a lot of you watch me because I do things that you can't do, or the average player can't do in general on mouse and key. And it's like, if I just go around saying that there is no problem and the game feels perfect on mouse and key, and I'm basically just lying, because I know the people that are watching me that like look up to me for my gameplay, they're going to be like, why can't this work? Like, why can't I do what he's doing? Obviously they know I'm better than them, but I'm also hiding the fact that you're basically rigged to lose on mouse and keyboard in this game, right? And I just feel like I'm painting a bad picture if I'm just not talking about the things that are problematic in the game. So I just feel very disingenuous. Now, don't get me wrong. I think I would have more viewers, and I think people would look at me a little different. But I think inside, I would know that I'm lying to people. I would know that I'm lying to myself. And I know that I wouldn't be contributing to a possible solution in the game, which I think that with my voice and my my audience, I think I do have control to a certain extent over things like that if enough noise is made. So, and I will say this, the discourse around that topic specifically from now compared to Warzone 2020, when I first started talking about it and complaining about it, is completely different. So clearly it has had an impact. And I would say more so now than ever, people are saying that they need to change stuff like that. Regardless, with that being said, you can't tell me this guy's having fun. And maybe he doesn't, maybe he's got a baby on his lap or something, I don't know. He's literally just AFK on a rooftop. Like, why is my game mode being removed so that this guy can drop 19 kills and literally be AFK on a rooftop? And he's just, I don't know what he's doing right now. He's just shooting the walls. Like, this guy can do whatever he wants. But why is he... Why, man? Why do I lose my game mode? Why does everyone who loves COD, everyone who loves Battle Royale solos, everybody who actually loves the gameplay loop of actually playing the game, they all lose the opportunity? Like, I want you to leave a comment right now. How many of you guys have not played this patch because there's no solos? I wouldn't be surprised if it was a lot of you. And I'm not streaming this video right now. This is off stream. When I polled my audience when I was live, I asked how many people were playing the patch and how many people weren't. A lot of people were not playing because of this casual solo stuff. So it's definitely not just me. I'm assuming it's a lot of you guys as well. I don't see the point of catering to people like this. So much so that you have 2 Battle Royale game modes where it's just 150 real players. And then you have Plunder, Boot Camp, 2 casual game modes, and Clash. I just feel like these people could go boot up Plunder if they want to play like this. And now if I want to play solos, I can't. There's nothing I can play. Unless I want to sit here and drop 60 kills a game against AI. And then my stats don't track. I get no fun out of killing AI. I regress as a player. I get worse. Because I'm not fighting people. I mean, you saw how this guy died, right? When this guy died at the fire station, he thought he was fighting a bot, so he just ran around with his SMG out. The guy was on a head glitch and zapped him. And he was completely out of position. But can you even blame the guy for having those habits? Because this guy is only shooting bots right now. So when he does run into a player, he's gonna position in a way where he's just gonna die. Because he doesn't know better. Or he's like, it's not that he doesn't know better, it's just that he's actively training for bot fights. And whenever someone he does run into, like, he's just going to die to these people every time. At least if you play the regular game mode, you're eventually going to adapt to the people you're fighting. But in this, if you're killing 20 bots and then you run into 2 real players, when you run into those real players, they're just going to kill you. Because you're thinking you're fighting another one of the 20 bots. It's similar to how I play the game when I just run around pushing everybody and then I run into like the defensive sweaty player. And they just absolutely rinse me because I'm just pushing everybody, playing super fast-paced, etc., right? and then I run into I'll run into like a person who's really competent, and they're just playing defensively, and I just get eviscerated. It's similar to this. This guy is just subconsciously adapting to the fact that he's playing against bots. He doesn't really have to try to take any fight seriously. He swings everything in the open. He doesn't slide cancel the chow. He doesn't like play cover when he's fighting. He's just walking around like a zombie, and no one's challenging him. And then whenever he runs into somebody who isn't a zombie, he gets completely destroyed. And then he just has to go next, and it's the same loop over and over again, and he'll never actually get better at the game. Again, I'm not saying everybody has to play the game to get better. Like, that doesn't need to be what you do. I just feel like this is it's just a bad loop, man. I already feel like people who play COD would do good with like trying to improve and get a bit better at the game. Look at all the bots DCing right now to lower the player count. So it just removed like 20 bots from the game so that the circle would be smaller. That's so... I've never played this, so I didn't see that. So as soon as it got in the 5th circle, if you rewind the video a bit, you'll see a bunch of people DC. All at the same time. Because it's lowering the player count so the people who are still alive can have fun. Look, they're still disconnecting. Like, these people aren't dying. I bet you like 2 people really died here.
Loading.
I'm sure that cluster strike's gonna get you a kill, buddy. He's just standing there. I'm pretty sure this guy had 19 kills with like 70 up, and he still has 19 kills. Like, imagine how good this guy would feel if he like got to the point where he could drop a 20 in regular BR. Because this guy isn't even trying to fight anybody, and he has 20 kills. It's just so interesting to me. This whole AI like takeover thing is so interesting to me, because it just doesn't seem like, to me, it seems like I'm in like a different... It honestly seems like I'm in like a Black Mirror episode. I talked about this on stream the other day too. Like, I feel like I'm crazy for saying that I don't want AI in my multiplayer games. And then you talk about it online, and people get mad at you. People say that you're wrong. Am I actually wrong for not wanting AI in my game mode? And wanting to play against real players, and wanting to get the better of them, and wanting to improve? Because gaming is not only my job, but it was my primary hobby growing up. Like, I was a normal kid. I played a lot of sports, and I like gaming. And once I got Xbox Live, that's when gaming got really popular for me, and it just took over. And I've always wanted to get better. I've always loved like outplaying and like whatever. Like, even when I was I'm talking like very quickly on, like, I've always been a very competitive person. Like,
You're in the top 3. Don't let up now.
as soon as I got hooked into gaming, I wanted to start playing competitive, and I wanted to start getting better. This isn't something that took like multiple years. This is like within the first year of playing, I got super addicted. My older brother had like over a 2 KD in COD 4, and I wanted to just be like him. I wanted to like get better. I wanted to impress him, and I was doing everything I could to get better. And then it's same thing with League. Like, my brother was Diamond in League in like season 3, when that was like a very high rank, and I looked up to him. And then I ended up getting Challenger in League, just like I ended up being extremely good at COD. Like, I saw someone better than me, I respected it, and I wanted to get better. And now it's like, the people who are playing these games, they just want to boot up and to literally just waste time and not even engage with the game.
Right.
They don't even want to try to enjoy the game, like, or like the aspect of gaming. They just want to queue up and get a participation trophy and go next. And I just can't believe it. I can't believe... It's so crazy how different gaming was back then. There was like... He just airstrikes the last guy? What? Anyways. That's all I'm really going to say. I'm probably not going to do another casual video unless for some reason you guys really want it. And I'll make like a meme commentary on the gameplay. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed it a little bit. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the ranting. Sorry that I'm not live for a couple days. I just don't really want to play. I don't want to be forced into fills. And yeah, hopefully Solos comes back soon. And if you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like and comment. It goes a long way. And I'll see you guys all in the next one. Peace.